We are here at the booth of Selectric and Sepura at PMRExpo 2015, and we're talking to Stuart Longley. And Stuart is Product Manager DMR for Sepura. And Stuart, there is a unique solution that you want to show here at the PMRExpo.
Absolutely, yes. We've just been showing our new Tier 3 software running on our DMR terminals. And what we've got is the ability now to just use the channel selector on the portable and mobile radios to switch dynamically between Tier 2 channels and Tier 3 groups.
Only the channel selector?
Exactly, only the channel selector. There's no need to switch the radio into a different mode, and there's no need to reboot your radio. So what it means is that the look and feel of the product is basically the same for the end user. They can just change to a different group without having to know whether it's a Tier 3 group or a Tier 2 channel. They've still got the same access to the menus, they've still got a contact list that they can browse through. It means that there's just more flexibility for the channel partner who's deploying the system in order to pick the technology that's going to be suitable, whether it's going to be a multi-site trunked network, or if you're out of coverage you might want to fall back to a back-to-back Tier 2 channel, or even an analog channel. Now the end user can just switch between them using the channel selector, and there's no need for them to worry or concern themselves about what technology is underlying that.
It's unique.
It
hasn't been seen in the industry yet.
Yeah.
And it's not yet deployed. It's just coming out, right? It's just being released.
Exactly. Yes. We're just showing this at PMRExpo for the first time, and we're going to be starting to ship these in the early stages of 2016.
And you already have a lot of customers or end users who are interested in that solution?
We have a lot of interest in Tier 3 especially, yes. It's something that I think there's a lot of demand out there in the market for really having a DMR standards compliant trunking solution. The Tier 3 standard's been evolving, and I think it's now at a stage where it's mature enough that we're going to start seeing some really big, really exciting deployments of Tier 3 DMR trunking.
Are you not afraid that if we're talking about DMR and then maybe DMR Tier 2, that market will be consumed as well by push-to-talk over cellular in the near future?
Well, not really, because push-to-talk over cellular is addressing a slightly different problem. So where DMR and two-way radio excels is that you've got the ability to have your own private network. So in areas where you might not have coverage from cell phone systems, in areas where you need VHF communication for going long distances, where you've got higher power, then two-way radio is always going to win out. You've also got the resilience of having your own system. So if you've got some sort of disaster situation where you might not be able to access public networks, then you're still going to have access to your own narrowband PMR solution instead. So really it's kind of back to the fundamental difference between narrowband PMR systems and broadband public access systems. There's always strengths and weaknesses for both of them, but we see that there's still a lot of life left in narrowband 12.5 kilohertz technology.